In today's lesson, we'll be practicing the song Petite Minuet using our middle C hand position. Let's get started. As a reminder of what our middle C hand position looks like, both of our thumbs will start on middle C, so they will look like this. Take a second to position yourself first. Let's start with this first measure up to here. We are starting with our left hand finger number 1 on middle C. We play it 2 times, and then we step down to our finger number 2 and back up to middle C again. Let's try playing these notes together. Parents, I'll be counting these as quarter notes. I'll give us a countdown. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. If you want to repeat that, feel free to go back and do so. Let's take a look at this next section from here to here. We're now playing with our right hand, starting on finger number 2. We step up to finger number 3 and play that note twice. Then we step back down to finger number 2 and up one more time to 3. Take a second if you need to practice this with your parents and double check your finger numbers. When you're all ready, let's play this together. And parents, I'll just be holding out this last note here for 4 beats. I'll give us a countdown. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Feel free to repeat this section for practice. Let's take a look at this next section from here to here. We step up from where we left off to finger number 4 on our right hand. We then step up again to our right hand finger number 5 and play that note twice. From there, we then switch to our left hand finger number 1 to play middle C, and then step down to left hand finger number 2. Practice this first with your parents, and parents, you want to make sure that the transition from switching between right hand and left hand stays pretty smooth. Since their hand position should be steady, they shouldn't have to move as much. It should be as though they're passing the notes between their fingers. When you're all ready, let's play this together. And parents, I'll be holding out that last note for 4 beats again. I'll give us a countdown. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome! If you want to go back and practice this section to get used to transitioning between hands, feel free to do so. Now let's look at this section from here to the end. From where we left off, we step back up to our left hand thumb on middle C. Then, we switch to our right hand finger number 4, then we step down to 3, then 2, and end with our left hand thumb playing middle C one more time. Take a second to play this with your parents, and parents, please double check their finger numbers. And again, we want to make sure that the transition between the left hand and right hand notes is smooth. When you're all ready, let's play this together. I'll be holding out that last note for 4 beats. I'll give us a countdown. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing job! Feel free to repeat this last step if you need to. Otherwise, we just finished our Petite Minuet. Parents, to help your child practice the song of the week, you can break this song up into sections like we did in our lesson for today. We broke it up into 4 sections, so you can try doing a section or 2 for each day. When you're done with that, start piecing the sections together. Practice going from section 1 to section 2, 2 to 3, etc. And like I mentioned, we want our transitions to be smooth, so try not to pause too much between the sections when you play together. By the end of this week, you and your child should be able to play the piece beginning to end with no pauses. Remember to always set up your hand position first and use a pencil to annotate where our skips, steps, and hand switches are. Have fun practicing!